Hello everybody and welcome to the Martinsville Speedway for the No-Go 400 and the 9th race for NASCAR Heat 5 2023 mod career mode, as we get ready to try to get another victory in our bank. Already have 5 wins this season through the first 8 races. I'm going to continue that momentum here at Martinsville. Of course, we get ready to see our stories of the race. For Christopher Bell qualifies on the pole. He's your pole winner. He will be quick today. And Austin Cindric failed tech inspection. He will start at the rear, as will the 84 Jimmy Johnson. Both those drivers with inspection failures to the rear of the field for today's race. As we get ready to get underway here in Martinsville, our number 99 Gatorade Chevrolet. As we work our way through 3 and 4, about to take the green flag. We are green and underway here in Martinsville. From the 24th place starting position, we have our work cut out for us. Already behind the 7 1/4 LaJoie with a terrible shifting ratio here in Martinsville early in this race. The shifting really screwing us up down the straightaway on the speed side of things. Already through turn 1 and 2 though, passing AJ Allmendinger for 22nd. Now trying to get by Gillen and Bubba Wallace. Here down the backstretch, you can see how bad the shifting is really affecting this car and the way it drives on the straightaways and the speed as you go by Bubba Wallace. Harrison Burton now on the inside of for the 19th position. He'll power back into turn 1, but then we take the position as we enter the corner behind Michael McDowell. Give him a bumper. You get physical with McDowell again to 18th place. Martinsville, one of those tracks where you got to be physical to make moves and make passes here. A track that is very hard to pass with the next gen car short track package. So now we go on the inside of Michael McDowell, get around him for 18th, start chasing down that 14 machine of Chase Briscoe, who runs in 17th. We chase down the 14 and the 4 the next lap, 16 to go on the stage. We go underneath Kevin Harvick now for 17th. Now underneath Christopher Buescher, fighting for 16th place here down the back straightaways. You can see just a huge lack of speed because of the shifting. Is just horrible, man. It is doing us in badly here. So this is the last race. We're going to be on auto shifting. We're going to be on manual shifting after this as we chase down the 14 to Chase Briscoe. 15 to go in stage 1 here for the 14th position. We go underneath the 14, make the pass, get into 14th. Now right behind the 8 of Kyle Busch for 13th. Get around him, and now we chase down the 48 of Alex Bowman for the 12th position with 11 to go in stage 1. We go right underneath the 48 of Bowman, and they're going to go into that 12th spot. So we continue our charge forward, slowly but surely gaining some spots. Kyle Larson leading this race at the moment. Now Logano leads, 6 to go on the stage. Huge block on the 17 to Chris Buescher. Into the wall hard we go into turn 1 and 2. The handling was going away with way too aggressive. Got in the 17 to Chris Buescher. Huge contact. He saves it. We slam the outside wall, and Buescher was in the 12th, but we go right back underneath him here in 3 and 4. We return the favor on the 17. Just drive right by Buescher back into 12th. A very impressive corner right there here at Martinsville. So we try to maintain every position. Now 4 to go on the stage. We give Ryan Blaney a bumper. Pop by Blaney now for the 11th position down the backstretch alongside him here. He's going to fight back on that outside lane. Pull ahead, but then we send it back by him in 3 and 4. Now give Denny Hamlin a huge shot, take him in Truex 3 wide, get into the back of William Byron, and now go by all 3 of them up into 9th place. Now going by Truex, Byron, and Blaney. Sorry, Truex, Hamlin, and Blaney. Now going underneath William Byron for 8th with 3 to go on the stage. We make it happen underneath the lap car of Jimmy Johnson, and then Ryan Preece. There's a fight for 7th spot on the racetrack. We got huge wiggle. We get loose. We save it. Priest powers back ahead, but we go 3 wide going by Noah Gregson's lap car on the inside. Go by the 20 of Bell, your pole sitter, who's now fallen back to 7th as we try to pass him for 6th behind the lap car of Ty Dillon in that 77 machine. 2 to go on the stage. We do take the 6th position away from Christopher Bell. Christopher Buescher following us through as we both move our way forwards. We got the lap car Austin Hill next up on the chopping block, running in 37th. Larson continuing to lead, looking like he's going to get the stage win here. Him and Logano in heavy lap traffic. I'm trying to get up there to try to steal the stage with lap traffic. We are so sideways. The handling is completely going away as this run comes to an end here. Last lap of stage 1. We may just have to settle for a 6th place stage finish into the bumper. The 36 of Zane Smith. Big contact right there. He hangs on to it. We cross it back up now on the bottom lap. Buescher have the high side and go right underneath Zane Smith and Yaley. Go by these 2 lap cars. We work our way through 3 and 4. We will finish 6th in stage 1 as Kyle Larson wins stage 1 at Martinsville. We are 6th on the stage. We get a solid 5 stage points from where we started. That's a pretty impressive end of the stage. It was a pretty rough first stage. We make it through. 5 points earned. Now back underway in stage number 2 from 13th place. With 22 to go in stage 2, we are making our way back forwards. Now we're going to go back by Truex and Harvick. A little bit of big contact with Harvick right there, but we go by him and Truex, go by Hamlin. A little bit physical right there, a little bit of contact. But we do move into the top 10 now, going by Denny Hamlin. Now going underneath the 20 of Christopher Bell for 9th on the racetrack. You see Buescher, Byron up there as we were running ahead of Buescher pretty much the entire stage there. So he jumped us as we pitted, got some repairs. So now we're back here in 9th with 5 to go in stage 2. Smoke up ahead. Someone's got a problem. There's some sort of issue. The caution will come out. There has been a problem. And so we're going to stay on the racetrack here, but the caution waves. So we're going to restart in 9th here as I was just interrupting when the leaders were catching lap traffic and I was starting to make my way through. Really unfortunate as we really were working our way there up into contention, but not quite Not quite it right there. Now 6 to go in stage 2. We go underneath the 11 to Hamlin, moving back into the top 10. Give a bumper to the teammate, or one of Ross Chastain, the teammate of ours. You know, getting a little bit of bumper here, because getting physical all race long here in Martinsville. Everyone's using the bumper. We get to the back of the 14 to Briscoe, give him another big shot, trying to get them to get underneath him here. Not quite, but we do clear Ross Chastain for 9th. And secure another spot here in the top 10. 5 to go in stage 2. Now underneath the 17 there, give a bump, move him up the track. Sorry, the 14 that is. Move him up the track, get by Busher, get by Briscoe. Now into 7th place, chasing down Eric Almirola and Ryan Priest, trying to get some top 5 spots here late in stage 2. We go underneath the 10 of Almirola for position. We will take 6th place away from the 10 of Almirola. We'll clear, not quite clear him. Down the front, just be given room. Now 4 to go in stage 2. We drive by the 10, get to the inside of the 5 of Kyle Larson, a little bit of contact. And then we drive to the inside of Kyle Larson. In the top 5, we get a big wiggle, though. Got very loose right there. We hang on to it. Larson continues to power down the position. Now we go underneath Kyle Larson for 5th here through 3 and 4. Can we make it work? Yes, we can. We clear the 5, slot into 5th place. Now into the top 5 here with just 3 to go in stage 2. Now we block the 10 of Eric Almirola, who makes us go a shallow entry and miss our entry in the corner and gets into us here through the corner. Again, a little bit of physical. I'm frustrated with 10 of Eric Almirola after that. Our tempers are boiling over here. We get to the back of the 10. We slam him into 3 and 4. We punt Eric Almirola. The rivalry breaking out here in Martinsville out of 3 and 4. Another bump to him. He's holding us up now, and just the frustration not being able to pass is really built up here. And we're just going to send the 10, completely dump Eric Almirola, say you're done, and wreck each other. No caution, but we ruin Eric Almirola's day and basically cost ourselves a ton of stage points in a move that was probably not the smartest thing to do in the race, but just a short track tempers boiling over here at Martinsville between myself and then 10 of Eric Almirola. It's not the way we want it. Last lap of stage 2, now in 9th place, trying to salvage and just hang on to get 2 points here. Looks like Joey Logano is going to easily win stage 2. Huge wiggle, almost wreck. We save it. Look at the 17 and Busher. We get to our outside now. We get right back to his inside. Get back by the 17 and Busher through 3 and 4. We're going to come through to finish 9th in stage 2 as Joey Logano, stage 2 winner. We get 2 stage points. A very disappointing stage end after the tempers boil over with Eric Almirola for what really wasn't that bad of a thing that he did there. So I was in hindsight, but it's my mistake there. Now we move on to 53 laps to go here on lap 48. We run in the 12th position here. We're trying to pass Christopher Bell and Kyle Busch. We go 3 wide, 4 position. We get by the 20. Get by him, and now we're on the outside of Busch fighting for the 10th position. He crosses up, and then we cross him over right back on the inside. Move right back into 10th now, chasing down Kevin Harvick in his final season of Cup Series competition for the 9th position on the racetrack. 52 to go. Now 51 to go. We go underneath Ross Chastain. We'll take that 9th position from our Trackhouse Racing teammate. And now once again, still chasing down the Stewart Haas Racing Fords of Harvick and Ryan Priest, as SHR Ford's been having a very, very strong day today. All of them inside the top 10 at one point or another. Of course, myself and the 10 got together, took him out of contention. Now into the door of Ryan Priest. You know, Briscoe up there, who we've had a little bit of issue with, battling for position. Now 50 laps to go in this race. Joey Logano has been absolutely dominant. He seems to have the best car in the field and easily might win this race today. But Ryan Priest and myself continue to battle for 8th position. Very hard, very physical. 2 young drivers getting into it here as we go to clear Priest on exit of turn 4. We will, and we slide into the 8th position, clearing Priest with 49 laps to go. Now 48 laps to go. We go underneath Kevin Harvick for 7th place. Take that position. Go by Harvick. And we continue our charge through the field here, Martinsville. Now on 53, though, the 54, Ty Gibbs going to blow an engine. And Gibbs will be out of this race as the engine expires on his number 54 Monster Energy Toyota. And Gibbs, the rookie, will be out of this race here in Martinsville. And now no caution will come out. He just DNF'd on pit road. Now a couple laps later, we are chasing down the 14 Chase Briscoe for 6th place on the racetrack. We pound the wall hard right there, trying to make him to the outside of the 14, and now we're frustrated about that. 44 to go. Chastain, now our teammate, trying to get underneath us there. He doesn't quite do it, but this is a frustrating moment right there. He's pushing it too hard, trying to get to Briscoe. Got on the wall. Now we finally catch back up to Briscoe as he catches the lap traffic of Ty Dillon here for 6th place on the racetrack with 41 to go, and he still holds on. Now he sent it deep, hard in the wall, hard into Briscoe. Around goes to 14, and once again, myself and a Stewart Haas Racing driver make significant contact, ending with the Stewart Haas Racing driver being spun around into the wall. Myself and Briscoe, another short track temper moment right there. Get together, big contact, hard racing. Doesn't end well. Harvick gets back by us for 8th here, 40 to go. Next lap, 39 to go. We're going to go underneath the 4 of Kevin Harvick and the 1 of Chastain with an aggressive dive bomb into turn 1. We clear the 4, try to get back on the inside of our teammate Chastain with the lap car of Noah Gragson here holding us up. But we go 3 wide, go by Gragson, and Chastain now on the inside. We are going to take the 7th position away, get to the inside of Cole Custer's number 51 Ford Mustang. We make that pass. Now 38 laps to go. Chasing down Jimmy Johnson and Ryan Preece, who run 32nd and 33rd. Now 26 to go underneath the 43 of Eric Jones. Go by him for 7th. And now look to take 6th place here from the 41 of Ryan Preece, who of course having another strong run for the Stewart Haas Racing driver. As we go underneath Preece now for 6th. Chastain, our teammate, gets into us though. Chastain tries to direct me. A little bit of frustration there between teammates. I don't know what Chastain was trying there. Stuck his nose where it doesn't belong. Got into me there, so we give him a little bit less room here to turn 1 and 2. Get a little physical. As now we go underneath the 17 of Busher for 5th position here down the backstretch. Nothing quite working out yet as we continue to try to fight forwards late in this race. This has been an absolute hard-fought short track race here. We go underneath Busher. We take 5th, looking for 4th on the 9 of Chase Elliott here with 20-40. Not quite. We get into Ryan Preece. Big counting the 41 up in the 9. Into the wall goes Elliott. Not quite. We both keep it off the wall, but big counting between myself and Chase Elliott. Ryan Preece sent me in there, so we're slamming Preece now. And guess what? That's 3 SHR drivers we got beef with now today, and we are going to send him in there, trying to do what we did to the 10 and the 14. Doesn't work. Gets Busher back by us and Harrison Burton to our inside. And all of a sudden it's falling apart on the long run here in Martinsville. A couple laps later, we're trying to get to the outside of 17, get into him, big contact, now to the outside of Busher for position, bounce off the fence again. Continuing to struggle with the handling and exit of the corner here. 22 to go. Now we give the 17 a huge shot to the inside of the 7 and the 41, and the caution will wave here at Martinsville. We're going to pit, restart all the way back in 12th with just 19 laps to go in this race. Logano, the dominant car, remains in the race lead, as we are on fresher tires though than everyone else in the field with our strategy call here, taking 4 tires. I think everyone must have taken 2. So we go to the outside of Kyle Larson, trying to make that work. Trying to go to the outside of our teammate, the 1 of Ross Chastain. That's what we're going to do here on the exit of turn 4. Had to lift. It's not quite working though for us. Outside lane does not make the passes. We get back to the inside, cross over our teammate Chastain. 18 to go, get physical, move Chastain out of the way. Now the back bumper for the 4, Kevin Harvick for 9th place. A little bit more contact, as absolute physical, beating and banging kind of race here in Martinsville is what this has turned into here. As we go underneath the 19 of Martin Truex Jr. for 8th place, we're going to make that pass down the front stretch. He'll power back ahead, but into 1 and 2. We take that position away from Truex. Now chase down the 20 of Bell and the 5 of Larson. Bell running in 7th. Having a solid day today, but it's not quite the speed that he had in qualifying that got him the pole. We get around Christopher Bell, move into 7th now as we set our sights on the Hendrick cars of Larson, Byron, and Elliott. 16 to go. Now we go underneath the 24 of William Byron, move into 6th place with that pass right there, and continue to try to find a way by the 5 of Kyle Larson here, heading to turn 1 with now just 14 laps to go here in Martinsville. We get all the way inside Larson, big contact with Larson. He slides. He saves it. We get into him. We get contact with him on the exit of the corner. They're getting physical for position. He tries to clear us on through 3 and 4. Does not work. We peel to the inside of the 5, and with the bumping to Ryan Preece are going to clear Larson for 5th. Now we try to slot to the outside there of the 41. 13 to go. We send it in the corner and just use up Ryan Preece. He has not earned our respect, so we just go right by Ryan Preece, drive right through him. He deserved it. So now we are right on the bumper of the 9 of Chase Elliott for the 3rd position. Now with 12 laps to go, we get into Chase a little bit, give him a little bump, and then drive clear of him on exit of turn 2 into 3rd place now here in Martinsville. Only 2 seconds behind race leader Joey Logano. Now a couple laps later, we are in the battle for the lead and the win. Somehow, without leading lap all day long, we've caught the back of the 17 of Busher and the 22 of Joey Logano with just 7 to go in Martinsville. Lap traffic gives us an opportunity. We send underneath BJ McLeod and the 78. We go 3 wide and take the lead at Martinsville with that move. Going by Logano, Busher, and McLeod with that 3 wide pass. Unbelievable move. And that gets us to the lead for the first time all day long at the perfect time. We lap Cole Custer. Now just 6 to go at Martinsville. We lead now. White flag in the air. Final lap presented by Credit One Bank here at Martinsville. We've extended our lead now to 2.8 seconds over the 9 of Chase Elliott, as they leaders can still not negotiate lap traffic like we can. And we are going through the final corner for the final time here at Martinsville. It is going to be a hard-fought, physical win at Martinsville, as we are going to win our 6th race of the season at Martinsville. How about that? We get it done, get the victory in Martinsville. What a fight by this team. What a fight. Great job by the pit crew, the crew chief, the strategy, everybody. And just an incredible drive here in Martinsville. Gets us in victory lane once again here in our rookie season. Now a winner for the 6th time in our young career. Getting it done here at Martinsville in the number 99 Gatorade Chevrolets. Now we burn it down in celebration on the front stretch. Just crazy race. A lot of short track tempers boiling over with the SHR drivers from us today. And then late 3-wide pass through lap traffic gets it done. And we are in victory lane once again. Here in Martinsville, we do a big burnout against the pit wall. And cook the engine. Now we're going to head to victory lane to celebrate with the crew. Now the final race results. Of course, myself, your winner for the 6th time this season. Chase Elliott, your runner-up. Chris Buescher in 3rd. William Byron 4th. Joey Logano rounds out your top 5. Then Ryan Priest 6th. Kyle Larson 7th. Denny Hamlin 8th. Eric Almirola 9th. And our teammate Ross Chastain runs out the top 10 here in Martinsville. And you see 11th through 20th in the race results. And then 21st through 30th, all the guys that were a couple laps down. And then 31st through 40th, including the DNF by Ty Gibbs in last place. Now we're going to look up the updated point standings, as we are going to have our points lead changed to 120 points now with an eye on Chase Elliott. Of course, myself, Kevin Harvick, Christopher Bell, Michael McDowell locked into the playoffs with each with our wins this season. Then Chase Elliott, Ross Chastain, Kyle Larson, Joey Logano, Martin Truex, William Byron, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Chase Briscoe, Brad Keselowski, Ryan Blaney, and Austin Cindric hold the final playoff spots, with Justin Haley, Chris Buescher, Bubba Wallace, and Tyler Reddick being the first 4 drivers out. Now you see 21st through 30th in the point standings, and then you're going to see 31st through 40th in the grid as well. As now we see the fastest lap of the race, so he's going to go to Kyle Larson with a 20.345. A solid run for him. And of course, Joey Logano dominated this race, seeing 61 out of 100 laps, just coming up short. Then we were on the move driver from 24th to 1st, up 23 spots with a great drive to win the race. And Austin Dillon gets a tough break, losing 23 spots, down from 7th to 30th on the day. Now we head back to look at the reputation breakdown in the playoff grid. Of course, the next race up is going to be Talladega. That's going to be a fun one. And then the reputation breakdown is now -3. We have 3 rivals now. Ryan Blaney, Denny Hamlin, and Christopher Bell are rivals. That is a problem for us. Not what we wanted to be looking like at the moment. And back in the other end, Chastain and I believe Austin Dillon have fallen off from the friends. But we still have guys that are super close to being friends, like Chastain, Gregson, Allmendinger, and Austin Dillon. So we get ready to prepare for Talladega in the next episode to get to the playoff grid. As we know, 4 winners through 9 races. Myself, of course, winning 6. And you got Harvick, Bell, and McDowell, each with 1 apiece. Then on points, Elliott, Chastain, Larson, Logano, as well as Truex, Byron, Kyle Busch, Hamlin, Briscoe, Keselowski, Blaney, and Cindric in the playoffs. Justin Haley out by 1, Buescher out by 2, Wallace out by 11, Reddick out by 12, and Priest out by 17. So until the next episode, I hope you all have a good one.